So we still don't have a name yet. We'll figure that out later. I feel like. Let's see.
Wrestling.
Let's see. I got notepad and everything. Here we go. Randy Cabbage it is.
I'm going with Randy Cavitt. All right. Look.
Randy Cabbage. If you want to talk about SmackDown, we can. Oh no, it's recording. The wrestling podcast name still to be determined. Hopefully by next time we'll come up with something. Welcome back to another podcast attempt. Soul Toast. This
Another
is
podcast attempt.
yeah,
Attempt
another
number
one.
9.
This is like number three, number four.
Attempt number 9,000.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, we'll keep going. We'll figure it out eventually. You this time you are Randy
we
Cabbage,
are
I
we are
believe.
both we are both aging rapidly.
No, no, you're as old as you feel. So I've been 62 for the last 15 years. So
Jesus.
been the same age for a
Ah,
while now.
that's funny.
But I'm Soul Toast. This is Randy Cabbage, formerly known as Randy Randleman, also known as Cigar Loving Mac. You may have seen him and us on other podcasts, short-lived, but they existed.
Uh,
What was it? A bit off topic. We had a
yeah.
we had a short run there.
That one was okay. That one was like I think we got to like number 15.
Yeah, we had a
I
few.
think. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we got like number 15, 16.
episodes, not views. We had
Yeah.
we, we had a
We had
good run.
like 12 views. But
You
you know.
know, hey, double digits is good.
I
And
watch
then
I watched 4 times, so it counts.
I mean, you can be a fan of yourself. Nothing wrong with that. And then before
Got
that, it was Opinionated Facts, which was
Damn, I forgot about that one too.
but today
I
we're gonna
forgot
be
about that one.
right. But today we're gonna be talking about wrestling. Spell that any way you want.
Wrestling.
Um, this will be a short one, just a short introduction because we got things to do today. We're adults. It's the weekend. Um, but is there anything you want to tell the masses about yourself? That masses could be just me and you rewatching this, our families, or the billions of people around the world.
I'm a grown man and I watch wrestling because it's fun
Yeah.
and it's a way for me to distract myself from this terrible place we live. So, you know.
All right.
Oh, and Liv Morgan super fan.
Ah, okay. Are
I
you wearing
I
a Liv
I
Morgan shirt?
claim that. No, it's a Kabuki Warrior shirt, but
Oh, hey, listen.
I do have a Liv Dom t-shirt. I do own one, and I
Oh,
will be
that's
wearing
right.
it.
That's
I
right.
absolutely own one. I will be wearing it.
Hey, let's keep the claim talk on the low. That's for a different podcast.
Yeah.
Can't get it too much
Hey,
into that.
listen, don't let the wrong people see this saying I'm a Liv Morgan super fan. They're gonna be like, excuse me?
Hey, they can come on out and be upset and leave disturbing comments all they want. And then they can tell their friends to tell their friends, and
Uh,
that could
I'm
just
a
be our audience.
I'm a heel.
There you go. You can be the heel.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wearing dark colors and,
Uh,
Randy Cabbage in the background. It all makes sense.
yeah.
Me, I recently got back into wrestling. Took a break for a while. I don't know why. I just kind of just stopped. I was a huge wrestling fan in the past, Macho Man and all that, and then I took a long break. I saw them in person when I was in the military. They did SummerSlam in Iraq. That was real cool. I stopped watching wrestling after that, and then recently Randy Cabbage got me to watch Raw again about a few months ago, and then I've been hooked ever since. Not as big a fan as you are. You watch just about every episode of
Yeah,
NXT,
I'm doing too much.
TNA,
Yeah.
AEW, Raw, SmackDown. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm basically just on Raw and Saturday events, and I try to watch SmackDown, but it's a lot. I can't handle all that. Not yet. I'm
It,
getting there though.
it's a lot, man. It's a lot. And it took you to bring it up to where I realized I was like, damn, you're right. I, I'm watching this shit like 3 or 4 times a week now. Like
Right,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I don't watch them all, but like I at least keep up.
right. Cause yeah, so Monday is Raw, and then Tuesday is what? NXT you said?
NXT,
And then there's AEW,
AEW Dynamite, Wednesday.
and then Thursday, I'm sure something.
I'm
Uh,
sure it's probably TNA, but I don't watch. I do draw a line. I
Right.
have a line, all right. Once we get to TNA, I'm like, all right, we good, we good, we good. But
Right.
Friday, of course, you got SmackDown. Then
SmackDown.
Saturday, you got Collision.
Yeah. And speaking of Saturday, which is today, we have WWE Saturday main event. I
Yeah,
think
Saturday
that's
night
the
main event.
the official name. At least that's what
Saturday
I
night. Yeah, Saturday
yeah.
night main event.
Yeah, at least that's what I put down in my notebook, which it's got a lot of autocorrect things that didn't
Okay.
autocorrect. So,
I got you. I
but no
got
one can see that, so I probably should have lied about that. But we're keeping this podcast short because, like I mentioned earlier, we got things to do. We had a birthday party. Happy birthday to my nephew. He's turning 3. Well, he already turned 3, but we're doing the birthday party today.
you. You
I'm
having a
a
birthday party for a 3-year-old. Wow.
Yeah, man. You know, he's cool. He's happy birthday, Christopher. I'm gonna be the cool
God.
uncle who gives him, them little pop things you throw at the ground that explode and things
Okay.
like that. I'm gonna give him a bubble gun,
Pissing
you
off all
know.
the adults. I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be that uncle. I'm gonna be
Hmm.
that uncle. But so I don't know what order the matches are going to come in, but we're going to do some predictions because I think we both watch enough wrestling to kind of see where things are going. But it's also fun
Yeah,
to see how we're right or we're wrong, and I think wrestling is fun enough. Even when you can predict what happens, it's still enjoyable.
I
Um,
agree. That's the one thing in which you absolutely probably know what's gonna come, but it doesn't matter because you kind
right,
of get to just see kind of how it's gonna play out.
right,
What are some of the
exactly,
creative decisions being made, right? I like that piece.
right, exactly. So you mentioned before we started recording, the most recent thing added is the Women's United States Championship titles on the line between Zelina Vega
Yep.
and Chalisa Green. Now,
Chelsea Green,
now I was about to say
Chalisa.
you could probably tell by the way
Why did you make her black?
you can tell by the way I said those names. I don't know who those two women are.
Chalisa Green is fucking nuts, bro.
Okay. Yeah, you see, I added my
You made her black, bro.
uh well, I thought she was green by her last name, so I don't know.
Duh.
And see,
Chelsea Green, man, it's one of the best,
Chelsea.
most popular wrestlers in the company, bro. This is what happens when you don't watch SmackDown. This is what
Eh,
happens when you don't watch SmackDown.
Put it on a streaming service. Listen, I don't, I got
Counterpoint.
yeah, I had to watch the highlights on the YouTube channel, which was not a legit channel, and it was skipping over things. So
Yeah, yeah.
I missed a bunch. I try to watch the updates so I can, be prepared, but
I will say last
yeah.
night's show was great. SmackDown was awesome.
I have some questions
A
about
good deal better than Raw for this week. A good deal.
I have some questions about SmackDown last night. I saw the Hills Have Eyes pop up at the end. I was like, I don't
White
know.
Six. Yes,
I
the
was like,
White Six.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But as far as the women's United States champion, so who has the belt? I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
Zelina Vega is the current champion. She's been a champion for about 30 days. She took that belt from Chelsea Green. Chelsea
Ah,
Green
okay.
was the long-standing U.S. Women's Champion. Chelsea Green is also the first ever U.S. United States Women's Champion in WWE. That was the inaugural belt. They had a tournament, and Chelsea Green came out on top.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Chelsea Green's entire character was built around that belt, which is why I thought it was very fucking dumb for you to take it from her, especially so soon. Because her whole
this
thing
this
is she's like, the president. She's like Madam President slash Karen.
this is a family podcast. I will ask you to watch the language. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can say whatever you want. Almost.
I can't do that anyway. I
I
cannot
know.
watch the language.
I know.
Um,
So
yeah,
Zalia's the short one
yeah,
and Chelsea's the tall one, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I saw Zelina get whooped by Charlotte and
And Julia, yeah, they
Julia
played. Yeah, that was the 3-way
in the
for
SmackDown
the.
match, correct?
Yeah, that was the Money in the Bank
Right,
qualifier match.
right, okay. I like, wow, that's a small lady. So yeah, I didn't know what was going on. But okay, so Chelsea's trying to get her belt back, basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't know much about that. So what are your predictions for that? How do you think it's gonna go down? Who you think is
And I
gonna
think I've told you this before, man. If it's like any other Saturday Night Main event, I don't think a title's changed hands yet.
Right.
If one was gonna change hands, it would be this one. Um, I I did not agree with them taking a belt away from Chelsea Green because she literally integrate like that title being a part of a character, and she
Right.
was so good, and it was so good. It's still so good.
Yeah.
She's so good. With her and the Secret Hervis.
Yeah, I saw the
Chel
backstage stuff. I didn't know what
yeah,
was going on. What's it
Chelsea
called?
Green and the Secret Hervis.
Because it's women.
Women, yeah, and it's funny
All
because
right.
Chelsea Green's Canadian. Her two Secret Servicemen are they're both Scottish. Uh, and she's repping the United States Women's Championship like she's the president. It's a very good character. Chelsea Green's one of the best things about WWE, in my opinion. I love her
Okay.
character. I love her approach. She's like a Karen.
Right.
Like Chelsea Green's a Karen that became the president. And
Okay.
like she has these two fucking secret Hervis members and they do anything to protect the championship. And then they finally lost it. She finally lost it to Zelina
Right.
um last month or so. And I just didn't really agree with it because Zelina wasn't getting a whole lot of fan reaction.
Right.
And Chelsea Green right now is so tapped in with the fans, man, that I just didn't see a need to change anything. It was so good. So if anything's at stake, if any title changes hands, it could be that one. Because sometimes they will do that where they'll realize, okay, we made a mistake.
Right.
But they did that with Shinsuke and LA Knight with his
Ah,
men's US championship, where they gave it to
okay.
Shinsuke and it was like, why we do this? So they gave it back to LA Knight within like 2 or 3 months, you know. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay. Well, I don't know much about it. I just
You,
know
you
the
you don't watch SmackDown, but I'm telling you, Chelsea Green's one of the best things about SmackDown. Chelsea Green's one of the best things about WWE. Like
Okay.
she is she is awesome. Like it's one of those, I complain all the time about WWE, they don't really have real characters.
Right.
Like she's one of the few like real ass characters. Like it's an actual gimmick that they stick to and that she cultivated and it's very good. Very good.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, since I don't know much about it, then I'll go with your prediction that Chelsea Green will get the belt back. Also, since I mispronounced her name, I feel bad, so
Shalisa
I
Green.
I'll go with that.
He made her black.
I mean, even though she's Canadian,
He is
and
Canadian. He is
it's
Canadian.
whatever. But all right. So other matches they got going on, they have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a steel cage match. I'm pretty much ready for that to be over, but they are two very good wrestlers.
Yeah,
So I think it'll
yeah.
be a good match. I watched in the SmackDown highlights. It's fun, like they all just going at each other.
They
They
just
could,
go at it like
yeah,
straight cats in the alley like every week.
yeah.
Like, that's the whole get down.
They couldn't even get a promo started because the music started playing and they were already scrapping on the ramp.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
was fun. Um, I'm rooting for Drew McIntyre just because I don't know. I have no reason. I don't like when Damian Priest wears like a whole suit, a jumpsuit. That's the only reason I'm rooting against him. I don't have
That's so random.
that. I mean, I don't have any stake in either of these two. The
I can agree there.
Yeah, so if I had to pick, I'd go with Drew McIntyre. There's
Th-
no match, there's no belt on the line or anything like that.
no
So,
belt on the line. Just let's just get this feud over with, please.
right, yeah. And I doubt it'll be over with after this. It seems from like I mentioned before, I've only started watching wrestling again in the last few months, and they've been going at it the whole time. So I don't even know what
I'll
else they'll
say
be doing.
this: the feud seems like they need something to do with these two guys,
Right.
with John Cena and his whole retirement tour,
Oh,
Cody. And then you got Roman, Seth, and CM, as you like to call him, CM Pants.
CM Pants.
You had these other two. Drew McIntyre's a bigger star than Damian Priest, in my opinion.
Right.
So you kind of gotta have something to do with Damian. And listen, Drew ain't really doing much right now anyway, so let's just have you two go at it. So, but yeah, I mean, it's been fun enough, but yeah, I'm about ready for it to be over too.
Right. Wasn't one of them in Judgment Day?
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest was in Judgment Day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think there's going to be a shakeup with Judgment Day. with Liv being gone, doing her movie thing, and Roxanne seemingly joining soon in tight pants, kind of mixing things up. Finn Balor, tight pants. I think there's going to be some kind of mix up. So maybe,
Look, can we? All right, listen, I'll say this. I'm gonna give everybody a warning.
it,
This dude just makes up names and descriptions of people, and he does not move off.
it helps me. It just makes
It's
more sense. Mm.
listen, it's like a form of autism. Just listen.
I mean,
There's gonna
possibly.
be there's gonna be a wrestler who's not his name. All right, he's just gonna call him some other. I his pants aren't that tight, but okay.
Listen, not that I'm staring at his pants, but
Ah,
they're pretty tight. Like, and
uh,
they're shiny. Like shiny tight pants.
tight pants.
But I know eventually I'll learn their names, and
Uh, no,
you
you
know,
won't. It's just like anime, dog. You go, no, you're not. No, you're not.
anime's different. Listen, that's not even English. You know,
That's true. That's true.
listen, Demon Slayer is a Tangerine, there's a pig guy, and there's a Pikachu.
Uh,
Like, I figured. But listen, getting a bit off topic here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're crossing over. I'm
We're
sorry. All
crossing
right,
over.
let's stay focused.
But yeah, the steel cage match. I haven't seen a steel cage match in a while, so um, I think I'm interested in it just because I haven't seen one in a while. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I guess Drew McIntyre.
Damian Priest has to, not Damian, I'm sorry. Drew McIntyre's got to, he's got to get tired of these fucking feuds, man, where he's getting his ass kicked in cages. And that's how him and CM Punk feud ended in a cage. And he got his head bashed in with a toolbox. And he had to get like 13 stitches across top of his head, man. He's got it. Listen, man, these wrestlers, that's another reason I love wrestling. They put their bodies through hell, bro. Like, but he's the
right,
main one. Like, he needs a break. Like,
right,
after this feud, I hope they tell Damian Priest to don't come back for like 6 months.
right.
Yeah, he needs
Um,
it.
man, I wish we had more time. Just all right. So you mentioned CM Punk, so we can get into that next match, which is
Yeah.
CM Punk versus CM Punk's going to team up with Dirty Jesus, and he's going to go up against Seth Rollins and
Dirty
Braun Breaker.
Jesus.
Oh, Sami Zayn, Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Trash Can Jesus is Sami Zayn. Listen, I'm tired of looking at. I'm not a fan of CM Punk. I'm just not. There's no.
What a confession! You think a
I'm
deep
not.
breath? It's like, are you prepared for all like the CM Punk fans to like come at you? Is that what that deep breath was about? Is that what that
Listen,
whole?
yeah. Uh, I'm sorry. I just can't get into it. Like his entire career, I just never really. I don't hate him. I don't hate anybody.
Kind of
I
seems
just
like
a
it.
strong word,
It kind of
but
seems like you hate CM Punk.
I listen. I listen. If he was in a ditch, I'd help him out. I'd put him
Okay.
out. So,
Well, that's good.
hey,
Okay,
you
you wouldn't
know,
leave him there.
I may like let go for a second, like, oh, why aren't you wearing pants? But I grab him again. But
Why aren't you wearing pants, sir?
yeah, why aren't you? Oh, that can lead into another conversation about not wearing pants in the car. But we can't get into that.
Oh shit!
We
No,
can't get
no,
into that.
I'm
But
not doing that. I'm not
CM
doing that.
CM
You
Punk.
you would not get me in trouble, bro. Not first time out.
Not on the first one.
Nah,
No,
dog. Nah,
not on
dog.
the first one.
If we can get 20 people to watch it, then I'll come back and revisit the whole
That that
pantsless.
that'll be our fourth podcast we start.
Uh,
But CM Punk and Sami Zayn, I'm reading the names so I don't keep using incorrect names. Versus Sep. Uh-oh, we
oh
lost
shit!
footage.
Hold
Oh no. Um,
on.
they heard us. They heard us. They heard us talking about it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
Okay,
you.
I'm back.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can see you.
Okay.
So CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. So
Yeah.
I'm in on the Seth Rollins, whatever he's trying to do. It's all
Yeah.
right. Um, it's kind of like the lesser of three evils, which is Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. I'm just tired of that trio. Even though it's not really that bad. It's just they're
How,
kind of
how,
just
how are
always
you
around.
how are you tired of the tribal chief and Seth Rollins?
Because even though I haven't watched wrestling in many years, you've been talking about your tribal chief for like 2.5 years, and it's just very annoying. And then when I see him, he doesn't do much, and I get it.
Yes, my
He,
tribal chief.
he's a sickly fella, so he can only do so much. And I appreciate what Roman Reigns has done for the WWE community and wrestling in general.
It's
Um,
time to transition into movies, okay?
I don't even know if he's been in movies.
No, no, he's not, but he's gonna be the new star Street Fighter.
Like the video
Akuma?
game,
Yeah, he's gonna be Akuma, whoever that is. I don't play Street Fighter, so
he's gonna be Akuma.
yeah, apparently.
Well, good luck to him.
Damn,
Uh,
Jesus.
what? Yeah, Jesus, Sami Zayn. So, because I'm just gonna ignore that. Akuma, really?
That's the talks. He's in talks to
Akuma.
be Akuma.
Hmm, all right. I mean, hey, good luck.
Oh,
You know,
it's
if
Hollywood.
if Jack Black could be Bowser and Steve from Minecraft, then Roman Reigns can be Akuma from Street Fighter. Sure.
Yeah, it's Hollywood.
Yeah. I'm going for Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker just because I'm not a fan of CM Punk. And the room gets too bright when Sami Zayn takes off his shirt. So,
Gotcha.
and Paul Heyman's got Braun Breaker on some tan diet right now.
Oh boy, hey, that boy's got a golden tan. That thing is baked in.
Yeah. So, oh, so like prediction wise, not just like the end results. So they got the whole their next they Seth Rollins wants to take over. Everything wants to go through him. And he wants the belt, the WWE. I don't know the exact
The
name of
world
it.
it's the men's heavyweight championship belt.
Right, that
Because
currently.
Cena's got the WWE championship belt.
Okay, right. Jay Uso Jay Uso. The World Heavyweight Championship belt currently held by Jay Uso.
Hmm.
Seth Rollins wants. I believe he only wants it because they just need to get out of Jay Uso's hands. But that's a discussion for another day, possibly.
Yeah, yeah.
So
We'll give you a whole I hate Jey Uso episode because I
I
need you to write
don't
it all down.
I
I need you
don't
to organize your
hate
thoughts. Right? Yeah, yeah, you
Jay.
do. All
I
right, just
don't hate Jay Uso.
yeah, you do. Hey,
I
listen,
just
let's just write it all down one day, and I'm gonna just let you cook. Just like it's like the third Batman movie. Just let you cook on it. It's fine, man. You hate him. You hate him,
no,
and
I
I want
don't.
you to take the time
No,
to properly express
no,
it.
no. It's not hate. I have no problem with the person Jay Uso. Just
The character, yeah, the wrestler.
no, no. Just his wrestling ability. The song is great. What he does in the
Okay.
crowd, yeeting and all that. He picks up the kids. They, yeet with him, and then But once he starts
It
talking.
sounds like you and Gunther are soulmates.
Like Gunther
It's very
understands.
good. You come out here with the crowd and you yeet and you yeet and you yeet. You get the fans going. It's very good. And then you get in the ring and it all sucks.
I mean, hey, he does.
Yeah.
I'll say, listen, oh man,
I'm not saying I disagree, but I mean, you really hate him. So,
listen. I watched WrestleMania, and that first match was terrible. I was like, no, wrestling can't be like this. I
yeah.
I came back for this, and then every other single match after that was far superior than watching Jey Uso get half his leg up for a super kick, and then
Yeah.
frog splash 3 times in a row, and then be out of breath because he yeeted too much before the match started. And then like he does that on repeat every
He yeeted.
match. He
He
yeeted.
yeeted too much. Yeah.
Oos. One word. One letter. Yeet. And it's like, that's it. And it's like, oh,
This
okay, I
this
get it.
guy says he doesn't hate him though, but okay.
Listen, everything before he wrestles is fantastic. That's why I'm like, I don't hate him. Like even after the WrestleMania, I'm like, this dude is terrible. I'm back in on. Listen, he's terrible in the ring, but I'm back in on watching them get ready for everything.
Four
It's just,
letters, two words.
it's like if he's doing a promo, he has to be with somebody else that's way better. It has to be Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, or even like a bottle of water. it has to be someone else that can
My
just
God,
emote better than
a
Jey Uso.
bottle of water. Come on, man. You're
I mean,
piling on the disrespect here.
okay, not a bottle of water, but like orange juice at least, something that just adds substance to you know what he brings to the match, you know. But yeah,
You're really trying to get us killed, man. You don't understand. See, so you know what you don't know is I be out here in the wrestling internet community streets.
be
And
out
listen,
here in the wrestling community streets.
listen, man.
Put that on a
These
t-shirt.
these people are crazy. All right, you're gonna get us killed, man. These fucking people are nuts.
I
Listen,
mean,
I started it by saying I'm a Liv Morgan super fan. Listen, there are a group of people who gonna come after me on that. All right, listen, and I'm just gonna take I'm gonna have to take what comes with it. Okay, I said it. It's out there, and then you coming out here coming after Jey Uso, coming to CM Punk, brother. Like you gotta take it easy. He's
listen.
fucking. Hey, listen, for real. The community is fucking crazy, bro. I love going on Twitter, doing these events, and just watching people just fucking spaz, dog. I'm just like, hey, man, it's a TV show,
I
but
mean, yeah. I mean, that's a good show,
it's
a good
fucking
product
crazy.
supposed to get you,
It's a good product, man. So people
hype
get
like
into
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people get into it. Listen,
But
I told you I went on a I hate Rhea Ripley thing for like 3 months for no reason.
yeah, that was weird because you were all in on Rhea Ripley,
I loved her, and then I was like, Rhea, it's not fair.
and then you
Rhea Hogan. You start seeing shit like that. It's like,
and then you started moving her down the list. I was like, what
yeah,
is
yeah,
this?
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. The community, bro. The community, bro. They're in that wrestling community, bro. Listen,
I was very surprised.
you're gonna get us killed, bro. You're gonna get us killed.
Nah, I mean, listen, as
I,
long I don't know where some of these people are from, but as long as I
uh,
avoid Pensacola, Florida,
oh,
I
come
don't got to
on,
worry
bro.
about the Roman Reigns people. Since
We get off track, dog.
yeah, CM Punk, Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker.
Oh, fuck.
I think this
I'm
like
gonna die.
it's not for a belt. It's just to I don't even know what it's for.
It's just for pride, brother. Love of the game. All right. We must defend this house.
I think there's gonna be an interruption by somebody. Um, Paul Heyman's gonna grab someone's nuts maybe and kiss somebody on the cheek.
If we're
It's kind of
lucky.
yeah.
If we're
Whoa,
lucky. Yeah.
whoa. It's kind of what he does. Like these matches never end because there's nothing at stake.
Yeah,
Um,
so
you know.
the main thing is, and the reason it works that way, like last night, Wyatt six. You know watch SmackDown? Can I spoil it?
Yeah, so I watched that match. So yeah, I
Okay,
watched
cool.
that one. It
So
was long.
the reason they do stuff like that, and you probably already know this, you have to protect all the stars. You're trying to
Yeah,
build up these factions and these matches, and like Fraxium. So it was Street Profits versus Fraxium,
yeah,
and Fraxium just kind of became part of the main roster. And like they believe Shawn Michaels has said Fraction's the best tag team in wrestling. They wrestle good. They changed the theme. That's another topic. I would disagree, but whatever. So you want to
yeah.
protect Fraxium, and you also can't have your
Ah,
champion, the Street Profits, looking weak either. So
right.
how do you do that? Well, you have another outside interference, and they did that with DIY. And
Yeah,
then
that
they
was
had
weird.
the Motor City Machine Guns came out, and then finally the Wyatt 6 came out and just kind of laid everybody out.
Yeah, I was completely confused.
I thought that was very well done. That was
Okay.
very well done to like have the Wyatt 6 come out and just kind of lay everybody out. Nobody wins,
Yeah,
nobody loses, nobody looks weak, nobody looks like they're on a downturn. I
right.
thought that was very good. There's another tag team in SmackDown as well, and it seems that they've kind of taken them away from this whole tag team mashup, and that's Los Garzas. Um, that's the Mexican tag team. They seem to have kind of moved
Ah,
away from
okay.
this. But yeah, so you got DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, Profits, and then you got Fraxium. Fraxium has replaced Los Garzas, which I thought was the right decision because no one gave a fuck about Los Garzas. And
Hmm.
now you got a bunch of luchas coming into SmackDown, so now you can kind of do, a whole lucha
Right.
sort of a thing. So. I thought it was very well done. Very well done.
Yeah, I also watched the Ray Phoenix and Jimmy Uso
Mm. Another good
versus
match.
Fatu and Fatu.
Fi-
Uh, and Solo was on the side being weird with his gloves and suit.
Yes, that's right.
Um, I was like, all right, he's trying to do
Solo,
something.
another one, underrated.
Is he gonna wrestle again? Because I just see him on the
Yeah,
side.
he's already in the money. He's in the Money in the Bank match, if I'm not mistaken, or is he in the qualifier? Yeah, yeah, he's wrestling.
Um, so there's gonna be like what, six
Six.
men
Yep.
and six women?
6 men, 6 women for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Yep.
Um, okay. I know LA Knight won. He's a qualifier. Oh, well, that's for a different conversation. We
Yeah.
run low on time. I got a birthday party to get to.
Yeah. Well, that's what we
Um,
do.
yeah, yeah, we get a bit off topic with our opinionated facts. Um, let's see. So, all right. So, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Dirty Jesus, and CM Pants.
Dirty
So
Jesus.
the other two matches are the World Heavyweight Championship versus uh belts on the line with Jey Uso and Logan Paul.
Yes.
Um, I
Another one
100%,
that should be fun.
yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah.
Because um Jey Uso will be there, and then Logan Paul will be wrestling.
Yeah.
Um, they like to paint Logan Paul in the he's never there, he's not a real wrestler, uh, heel
Yeah.
portrayal, which is great for his character because he
I
plays it
agree.
very well, and he's probably a jerk and dick in real life. If not, I'm sorry. If you are, then whatever. I don't really care. I'll probably never meet the guy, the fella, him or
Yeah.
his brother. Jay Uso.
He's so rich,
Um,
he's so handsome, he's so humble. You need to fucking apologize. All right. Fucking
I'm rooting for Logan
knock it
Paul.
off.
I think he's a
Yeah, we
fantastic
know because
heel.
you hate Jey Uso. We know you're rooting for Logan Paul.
That's not
We know
why
it.
I'm rooting for Logan Paul. I think he's playing his character perfectly.
I do too.
And I like him in the ring. And I think it'll be if they want Jey Uso to lose the belt, I think it would be interesting for Logan Paul to get it for I don't know whatever amount of days it's going to be because whoever wins this match keeps the belt and then they go up against Gunther. And then whoever wins that match is going up against Seth Rollins. So it's whoever,
I'd
yeah.
rather see Jay lose to Gunther than see. Listen, I'm not a big fan of Jay's wrestling ability, but show a little respect. I don't want to see him lose. Um,
Listen, I don't want to see
listen,
him
I
lose.
don't think he's a great champion. I don't.
Yeah,
But um, Logan Paul should do exactly what he's doing, be an asshole, beat him up,
yeah,
kind of build up some heat for himself for an eventual run here right now, but not right now.
yeah,
I would much rather have Jay lose that belt to Gunther again and then have Gunther drop it probably to Seth Rollins.
right. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that definitely makes better sense, and that's definitely more respectable. But
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of like fucking Logan Paul, WWE Men's Heavyweight Champion. Like I'm good. I
yeah,
like him. I do
yeah,
like his character. I like he's a good asshole, but like
yeah,
not right
yeah.
now.
The fact that he's getting a title shot is,
Is the
that's what,
respect.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah,
that's plenty. But
absolutely.
now my dislike for Jey Uso comes in, and I would be very fine with him losing it to Logan Paul. But I don't think they'll actually do that because it's Jey Uso. He's beloved by many people. Listen, I love the song. I didn't like it at first. It's very
I
simple
love
though.
I love the song. I hate the
Ve-
man.
It's very simple song. It's just like six words in it, and he plays it on repeat. It's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
So I don't expect them to lose it. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an interference. Um, but yeah, so that's how I think it's going to go. And then, but I wouldn't mind seeing Logan Paul versus Gunther as well because so I like the dynamic. They're playing it up to it can go either way because Gunther went against Logan Paul in the promo. Logan Paul's been going up against Jey Uso in promos. Seth Rollins been going against all three, Gunther, Jey, and Logan Paul. So it's like they're making it seem like, hey, it could go either way. And I
Yeah.
don't think I remember, at least, I mean, since coming back. into watching wrestling, them putting that much effort into it being a mystery of who could win or who could not win.
Yeah,
Which is interesting. Usually they make it pretty obvious.
yeah, I
Like
agree.
when John Cena and Cody Rhodes, it's like, all right, come on, John Cena's gonna win. It's like, all right, just get it over
Yeah,
with.
it was
Um,
pretty fucking obvious.
so whatever happens, I'll be interested in. Speaking of John Cena, unless you have any more to say about.
No, 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 no. I'm with you. I'm with you,
Speaking
brother.
of John Cena, he's gonna go up against his number one fan, R-Truth. Uh,
This is the one I'm most excited for, man.
Yeah, he says he's going to beat the respect and all that back into John Cena, make him remember who he is.
So this would this be a device that makes John go back babyface? I don't think the heel turn's been long enough,
Right.
but like I guess this could be the start of because it started last match with Randy Orton, where at the end of the match he was like, "Damn, I'm being an asshole," right? So they kind of started there, and then he
Did
started
it?
talking back to the media again. Yeah, and it was a point either during the match or after the match as he won a belt where you could see him sort of like they showed him like kind of stewing on. He was luxuriating in the booze at first, and then like he started to kind of like think about it, like, oh shit.
Wasn't there interference in that match?
Yeah, R-Truth. R-Truth.
R-Truth, okay.
Yeah, R-Truth. Yeah.
Um,
And then during the press conference, he was like, I've been mean to the media and I'm trying to
oh
like
yeah,
get
you're
better with you
right.
guys.
You're
So this
right.
could be used as another like I think his babyface turn would be a slow one more so than
Ah,
like hey I'm back good again. It's gonna be like a slow roll sort of you know.
so
And this one with R-Truth is kind of be for that. Which I thought was pretty cool. R-Truth cut an excellent promo last night
yeah, I saw
talking
that.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
got he did a split and everything.
He did split the
Uh,
end, which I'm like, dude, don't at your age, don't do that. You got a match tomorrow, sir. Come on, man, chill out.
So you think John will put a whooping on R-Truth and then like feel bad at the end type of
No, I
thing?
think Truth's gonna win. I think
Oh, you
Truth's gonna
think Truth
win.
gonna
Yeah, I
win?
think Truth's gonna win. Yeah, I think Truth's gonna win. And it'll be like a little sentimental moment between him and Cena because he's gonna be like, "Come on, John, come back to us." It's gonna be kind of something like that. And
Okay.
John's gonna have to kind of consider like his approach to how he's been doing things and wanting to
Right.
ruin wrestling and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think Truth's gonna win, man. I do. I'm taking R-Truth to win, and I think he's gonna win with the with Cena's moveset, which is gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the the John Cena heel turn will continue. I don't think
Okay.
he'll turn yet. I think he'll
Because it has been a little soon. It would be a little soon if he did.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
he'll keep putting the hurt on R-Truth, and I think Cody Rhodes will return this weekend and stop John Cena in some kind of way. Either in a way to show that no,
Another man that you hate, Cody
I
Rhodes.
don't hate Cody
Woo!
Rhodes. I just there's nothing about him that I
Cody
particularly love.
Raheem Rhodes.
Oh boy.
You know what
Listen,
comes
if he
next.
comes back with a tan,
Negro icon, Cody Rhodes.
what time in the podcast is it?
He's got melanin
Do
in
I
his
need to
soul.
mark the time here? What time is it? Edit that out. No, I'm keeping it in. Listen, I hope he comes in with a black glove and he puts it up and
Oh man.
listen, he goes all Panther on
Hope he
everybody.
comes back with cornrows.
Um, Cody Cole Rose, Cody Cole
Yeah.
Rose, yeah.
Oh man.
I think he shows up and he either does something dirty to John Cena, like John Cena's been wanting him to do, to
Yeah.
make Cody go down that road, or he remains the ultimate babyface to show to John Cena, no, I don't need to be like you to be a champion. And then him and R-Truth turns and be like, you know what, Cody Rhodes, you've actually been my childhood hero, even though Cody Rhodes is young,
20 years younger than R-Truth.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he falls in love with Cody Rhodes
Cody
at
coming
the
back
end.
would be awesome. I would root for
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
that's my prediction.
I will be
Um,
watching. It's on NBC and it's on Peacock. I'll be
yeah,
at work tonight, so I'll be watching on TV.
yes, you're working the
Um,
dungeon. Uh,
Yeah.
I'll I got Peacock basically just for this. So I'll be watching. But yeah, I think that's it. We covered the main
It's,
event.
it's it's definitely gonna be a fun one. I love the Saturday night main events because
Yeah,
it's like a mini PLE. It's not a PLE. They don't. It's not as grand as presentation, but it's still fun. They do a good
right.
job of making them fun. So, and
Yeah,
I think will what's his name be there again? The ex-governor of Minnesota.
Kane.
No, okay.
Oh, Jesse, the body.
Jesse Ventura. Yeah, a lot of time he'll come and he'll commentate, and so yeah,
Nice,
it'll be fun. Saturday night main
nice.
event's a good. It's a fun one. It's fun.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. All right. Well, let's see. It was cool. Yeah, I gotta change and get these drinks ready
All right,
for
cool.
these kids. But all right. That's a little taste of our unnamed wrestling podcast, wrestling with R and an A and two S's. Uh, read into that as much as y'all want. But make sure to tune in for more.
They
We'll
will.
look. There's a lot of wrestling out there, so there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, just make sure to tune in for more and Randy Cabbage and Soul Toast. And y'all have a great weekend. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.